The importance of muscle protein synthesis. Whether you're a young athlete engaged in high-intensity physical activity or an older adult who thinks of exercise training as a weekend tangle with the weed whacker, your body relies on muscle protein synthesis. But what is muscle protein synthesis and why is it so important? Muscle protein synthesis is the process whereby human skeletal muscle is built, protein anabolism. This so-called mixed muscle protein synthesis can be further broken down into myofibrillar protein synthesis, which refers to protein synthesis involving muscle fibers, and mitochondrial protein synthesis, which involves the synthesis of proteins necessary for energy production in muscle cells. The muscle building of protein synthesis is balanced by muscle breakdown, protein catabolism, in an ongoing process called protein metabolism. And the muscle protein turnover that results from the interaction between protein synthesis and breakdown is controlled by amino acids. The Practical Handbook of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology lists more than 300 common amino acids, but only 20 of these are incorporated into the body's proteins. These 20 amino acids, the building blocks of life, build human muscle by combining in long chains to create thousands of different proteins. But because the entire body needs proteins to function, these same proteins, even those used in skeletal muscle protein synthesis, will eventually be broken down as they're used by the cells. Moreover, 11 of these 20 different amino acids are considered non-essential because they can be created by the body, but 9 are considered essential because they must be obtained from dietary sources. Essential amino acids are vital for helping to maintain the body's protein balance as it moves through the never-ending process of breaking down and synthesizing new proteins. But muscle protein synthesis rates must remain in balance with rates of breakdown, or more muscle will be lost than created. This feat is accomplished by ensuring a steady supply of all 20 amino acids, and because the non-essential amino acids can be created by the body and also make up at least 50% to 60% of most dietary proteins, we generally consume more than enough of these amino acids via the foods we eat. However, because we must obtain essential amino acids from food, diets lacking in high-quality protein sources can limit the supply of necessary amino acids. To avoid a situation in which our bodies don't have enough essential amino acids to keep protein synthesis and breakdown in balance, we must be sure we're getting plenty of high-quality protein sources in our diet. The body's main reservoir of protein is muscle tissue, so if we're not giving our bodies the fuel they need, and if we're not engaging in regular resistance exercise, which has been shown to increase the response of muscle protein synthesis, one of the first areas we may notice the imbalance is in our muscles. In other words, without the amino acids the body needs for muscle tissue growth, maintenance, and repair, both muscle mass and muscle strength will be lost, and exercise performance and even basic functioning will suffer. However, essential amino acid supplements like MyoHealth that emphasize specific amino acids to target specific areas, while also supplying a balanced supply of every other essential amino acid, can still be helpful. Learn more, www.superbrainpower.org.